Hi, my name is Sarah Johnson. I'll be the hospital social worker. This is going to be a support group for caregivers. This will be our first session and we're going to be taking place in a hospital conference room.
Hi, I'm Megan. I'm the client. I am caregiving for our son who is dying of cancer. I'm 32 years old and this is my husband.
I'm Austin. I'm 33 years old and I'm helping caregive for our son.
Hi, I'm Leandra Newland. I am a 30-year-old caregiver of my husband with leukemia.
I'm Stephanie. I'm a client and I am a caregiver for my mother who has breast cancer and I'm 23 years old.
Hi, I'm Emily and I'm playing a client. I am a 25-year-old caretaker for my grandfather who is going to be passing away soon.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Johnson. I'm the hospital social worker. Thank you all for being here tonight. This is going to be a support group for caregivers. So what that basically means, is in some sort of shape or fashion, you all have been taking care of a loved one or a family member and you seem to be experiencing some sort of stress from that. So we're going to be the group. We're going to be meeting, for the next 8 weeks. So I think what would be a good way to start is with an icebreaker to introduce ourselves, say your name, what do you want to get from this experience, and how are you guys feeling today? So if you'd like to start.
Okay. My name's Emily. I am currently caring for my grandfather who's probably going to pass away sometime soon due to old age and dementia. I'm 25 and I'm living with him. I'm really kind of just hoping to be able to sort out my feelings and just experiencing a lot of different things like anger. I'm just anxious and I guess I'm just confused. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling today. I'm confused.
My name is Megan. I'm 33 years old. I'm a caretaker for my son who is terminally ill with cancer. I'm just feeling very angry about the situation, very anxious, upset. I just wish that there was something I could do, something more that I could do, but you can't. So
My name's Austin. I'm just here to gain some coping mechanisms and how to help my family deal with our son being terminally ill and to figure out how to deal with it myself for the most part.
I'm Leandra. I'm a caretaker for my husband and I'm 30 years old. I just want to find ways to deal with all the conflicts that are going on, and right now I'm really frustrated with the situation.
I'm Stephanie. I'm 23 years old and I'm the caregiver for my mother who has breast cancer. And I'm just trying to find a way, or someone to tell me that it's okay that I'm the caregiver at such a young age. And today I'm feeling really anxious about the situation and what's going on.
I want to thank you all for sharing. I know it's not always easy when you first come into a group to start talking about yourself. So I want to, again, thank you for coming here today and starting to open up. These are big issues that you guys are dealing with. There's a lot of different emotions going around. It seems like you all are experiencing some sort of frustration, grief, anger, Those are all very common emotions when you're dealing with something like this, dealing with the end of someone's life. So I think it's awesome that you guys are here to try to find some of those coping mechanisms. The purpose of this group is for you guys to find commonalities, hopefully within each other, and begin to find those coping mechanisms. So I think this is a really good way to start. One thing I would like to stress with you all is confidentiality. These are big issues, like I said, so I think it's really important that what we say here will definitely stay here. I hope that you all agree with that as well. I think another important thing is, as of right now, we're meeting in the conference room at 6 o'clock, but I know you all have busy lives, you have many things going on. So if for some reason somebody's late or, there's an issue with the doctor's appointment, I think it's okay that we can be flexible and excuse someone. So how do you guys feel about that?
absolutely,
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
understandable.
All right. I want to go around asking, has anyone been in a support group before?
I have.
You have?
Yep. 3 years ago my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer and I thought it was a good idea to join a support group and I found it really beneficial. So I decided to sign up for another one again and start coming and just figure out what's going on with my life and take care of myself. My mom and dad are divorced, so I have no contact with my father. He lives out of state, so it's just me taking care of my mom. I do have a younger sister, but she's in high school, so I want her to appreciate, like, enjoy high school and everything. So I work 2 jobs and I live at home with my mom and go to a community college instead of, I did go out of state for college, but I did move back home to be with my mom, so I'm like the primary caregiver for her right now.
Wow, you're definitely busy.
Yeah.
And I commend you for coming back in and trying to go to another support group. I think that's great to work on yourself. Can anyone kind of relate to her story at all? Or possibly how busy they are?
Yeah, I feel like I definitely can. Like, I just feel like I'm the only one that my grandfather has. Like, I know my brother tries to help out every now and then, and I know you said your sister's in high school, so she can't really, she has a lot of her own stuff to deal with, and he has a family of his own, so again, it's like his own life is separate too. So currently I'm living with my grandfather, and I just feel like I'm just going a million miles per hour, and I just barely even have time to sleep. Like, I feel like I get like at most like 4 hours of sleep at night.
I feel like you have no time for yourself anymore. You're just focused on taking care of someone.
Yeah. And in a sense, like, I feel like selfish for being angry about it, but I'm also only 25, and I don't know, that I'm just very confused on like how I should feel. Like, I don't want to feel bad and for myself because I have to take care of him, because I do love him and he's family and I owe it to him.
I can relate to you guys in several ways. In regards to the sleeping, I mean, Austin and I have 3 children. We also have a 2 and a 4-year-old, so we don't really get a lot of sleep because we're trying to like get our 2-year-old to sleep through the night. And also, like, I had to quit my job, so now my whole focus is on caregiving for my child. I don't really have anything that I do for myself. It's all for my kids. I don't really have time to do anything, so I also feel selfish in a sense. We don't really have a lot of time for our marriage anymore, things that we can do together, so that's been really difficult through all of this as well.
The overall situation just makes me angry because my son's 10 years old, and at 10 years old, most kids start Little League Baseball or Pee Wee Basketball or something, and most dads are taking their kids to practice. Well, I have to take mine to chemotherapy, and he can't play because of his cancer.
So you feel really upset.
I'm really upset about that.
I mean, that's so common to be so angry that you can't take the place of somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean, can anyone else relate to that anger?
I think cancer takes away a lot of opportunities because my husband and I haven't even been able to start a family yet, and we probably won't ever get the chance to. And all I ever wanted to be was a stay-at-home mom.
That's really difficult to deal with. I couldn't imagine not having that one person there that was always there, and then they're not going to be there anymore. So I like, I really don't understand where you're coming from, but like I feel for you.
Do you feel, since you guys are coming as husband and wife, as a couple, this will be beneficial for you both?
I feel like it's beneficial to hear everyone else's situation, and like, yes, we have each other all the time at home, but being able to have other people is nice as well, to hear different mindsets, views, coping skills that other people use. And it's like our one thing that we can do together so that we can grow together in the situation and as a married couple.
I think what's hard for me is just that my mother and I have switched roles, and I'm more of the mother figure in the family, and it's just really hard because I'm just so young, and I pictured like going to college and like getting a job, and like all my friends are like having successful jobs or getting married, and here I am like stuck at home with my mom. Like you said, like I feel kind of like selfish and like, I don't know, I feel awful, but at the same time it's like I never thought I would be moving back home and taking care of my mother from cancer. So it's definitely hard.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, it's hard taking care of somebody that's older than you when you're supposed to be like in your prime. Like, I got out of college and all of a sudden it was just like I had to move back home with my grandfather and take care of him. Like, my parents live out of state, so they're doing their own thing. It's like they don't even care. And I'm the only one he has, and it just sucks because like I should be at the point in my life where like I'm starting a career and I'm starting a job and I should like be getting ready to settle down and stuff, and I can't and it does, it makes me really angry.
Yeah, it's hard.
How do you guys feel hearing each other's stories?
I mean, I feel that everyone's like situation is difficult in their own life, and everyone's situation is difficult in general.
I want to thank you all again for coming here and sharing your stories today. I think you all are very brave for coming here to try to receive help. I hope to see you all in the next session. We do have 8 weeks together, so if any of you feel comfortable enough to share your numbers with each other, I would encourage that. I think it's important to have someone who's experiencing the same thing, to hear from one another. Because things are going to happen, life's going to happen. I think it'll be good to start building a support system with each other. Because, you all felt like you were almost like alone in the situation. And I definitely don't want you guys to think that you feel this way. So I want to thank you again for everyone coming. And if you need anything, we're here.